What's good, everybody? It's your boy Zay. We are back with another podcast. Trying to stay more consistent on these. I got my good friend Indy. I've known her for about 2, 3 years, right? 2, 3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I hope everybody out there is doing good. I know my life is taking off. How has your day been, Indy?
it's been good. It's been good. I had an interview, so I think I got it. We'll see.
I hope you get that, man. Times are tough these days. I ain't gonna
It
lie.
really is. I hate the economy.
Yeah. It's very what's the word? Mentally deterring. What's the word? Mentally deterring. Sorry, guys.
Yes, that.
Indeed, it is. So today's topic, I think we're gonna go a little bit off our regular routine, y'all. I wanted to talk about mental manipulation, things like narcissism, the importance of mental and emotional support. So for right now, I think we can get into mental manipulation. What? How do I word this? What is your view on mental manipulation, and have you ever been manipulated?
Of course, I feel like everyone's been manipulated.
No, yeah, for sure.
In
So
some
what
way,
was
shape, or form, everyone has been manipulated, like for real.
what's your view on manipulation? Do you agree with it? Like, is there certain times that you can agree with it, or is there certain times where it's like there's nothing like manipulation isn't okay at all?
No, I don't think it's okay at all because you're just messing with people's heads at that point, and that's never okay.
How did you has it so it's happened to you, correct?
Of course, many times.
So how did you deal with that?
I clap back.
You
I
clap.
call it as I see it. Yeah. I mean, it takes a while to catch on. Like every situation's different. But like
Hmm.
as soon as I sense that there's like any type of manipulation, I'm like, you're not doing this to me. Boundaries. It is what it is. Not sorry.
So you see it as if somebody manipulates you, you're gonna get your get back.
And that's just that. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. Everybody has their different views. Me, if somebody manipulates me, I'm gonna crumble. I don't feel like I have the strength to clap
It
back.
takes
Like
time. It takes time.
I feel like clapping back is more. My clap back is more of letting them see how I boss up. Like I actually am going to that. My ex from way back when, she manipulated me a lot. It was a lot of stuff. And my significant other now, um, there was a time where she wanted me to block her, and something in me just couldn't. Something in me wanted to allow her to see me rise, above that. So that's the only reason why. Like I think that's my clapback.
Yeah, it takes time for everyone because if you would have asked me that, like, when I was younger, then I would have been the same way. But it just takes, the right situation. And then, everyone's different though. But that was just for me personally.
Hey, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not, hey, everybody has their. I'm not saying you're wrong in that. Have you narcissism?
Of
How
course, of course. All my exes are narcissistic.
you feel like talking about that?
Oh, yeah. Like let me see. I have so many stories. Oh my God.
You have the floor.
I have the floor.
Go ahead.
Narcissism. Leos are very narcissistic. I hope he never hears this, but
Okay. Pause. Hold on. I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry. So, for everybody who doesn't know, narcissism definition is excessive interest in or admiration of oneself and one's physical appearance. Basically, it involves a sense of entitlement, the lack of empathy, and a need for admiration. All right, you go ahead.
my ex, like when we first got together, he was talking to like eight different girls, and like his ex messaged me and was like telling me about it. But I was really young. I was young and dumb. Like I have to have grace with myself because I was 19, I didn't really know anything. And I didn't believe her, but like as the relationship progressed, like he just loved the attention of all these different females. And
Mm,
like we've talked since then, like a couple years back before I got into my current relationship. And he literally told me that he just loves attention. And I'm like, not
mm. So
yeah.
how did you what was the end result today? Obviously, I broke up, right?
Yeah, of course.
Was it because of that?
No, he was using.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So it
And I
was.
have like that's very, very, very touchy for me. Like anyone that knows me, like that's a family issue. And it was triggering as
Mhm.
heck. And I was just like, I can't do this. And he actually broke up with me because I told his sister about him using. And I'm just like, okay, I was just trying to help you, but whatever.
So did his narcissistic ways, did they ever brush off on you at any point?
No.
Okay. Because okay, in my experience, it was it was how long did we date for? It was about 3, 4 years. I went through a lot of narcissist things, and later on, I got a new girlfriend, and what she did to me, I did to the next girl, and I had
But
to
see,
like,
yeah, everyone's different though. Like it's gonna affect people, differently.
I guess it
Me,
was more of me involuntarily getting a get back, but it wasn't intentional like, oh, I'm gonna get back. It
mhm.
was just like it was just what I've learned for the past 3 or 4
Right,
years.
right, right.
But
Yeah, it for
everybody's
me,
different.
it made me not want to be like that. So it just made me not want to be that way ever in my life.
I get that. So what is the importance of mental and emotional support in a relationship?
Just making sure you're supporting your partner no matter what. We all have our struggles, and if you can't support me at my worst, you really don't deserve me. And that's just how I view it because relationships go through highs and lows. And if you're just here to enjoy the highs with me, you don't really like me. And that's just how
Hmm.
I feel. Like, if you can't be with me through the bad times too, then I really don't have a use for you because I'm low a lot. Like, I struggle with my mental health
Hmm.
tremendously. And there's some days where I just want to cry all day. So, if
Which is
you can't
perfectly fine.
handle that, what was that?
I said, which is perfectly fine. I mean, everybody gets like that.
Exactly. And if you can't handle that, like, that's totally fine. But you have to be willing to go through the highs and lows with me.
That's very important. I'm glad you see stuff that way. A lot of people don't see it that way. A lot of people would rather settle, and I'm glad you're not settling because people
Oh,
deserve the
heck
best.
no. I've settled before and I've learned to value myself more in those situations. And I'm not settling. Like, that's just that.
I feel like though it's one thing to be there emotionally, like that's cool, like say if you're crying, but I feel like mental support that hits
That
totally
part.
different
Yes, I agree.
because at that point it's like all my mental energy is pouring into you. Everything that I
Exactly.
have on my mind, everything that I bottle up, that is going into you.
Exactly. Like,
So
don't tell me I'm being dramatic. Don't tell me I'm being weird. Like, just let me go through it.
that goes back to narcissistic ways. He's trying to pull the attention off of you.
Yes. Yes.
So what is some things that you would tell somebody that went through that is going through narcissism, or put it this way, they don't realize he's narcissistic, but he is, like, what would you tell? What would you tell?
Dang. What would I say? That's hard because when I was in that situation, I didn't want to hear it. And I feel like until that person has reached their breaking point, they're really not going to listen because narcissists very much have a way of making you think everything that is happening isn't happening and you're crazy. Like you're the problem. So I don't know what I would say. To be fair, I really don't.
The one thing about narcissists is that they know your weak spots. They know what to
They
say.
do.
They know what to say. They know what to say to get inside your head. That's the main thing. And I think people don't realize. You could be so deep inside of mental manipulation, you don't even realize how deep you are in it. I
Yeah.
mean, like my own mother was telling me, you don't need to be with her. She's not
Yeah.
good for you. She's changing you, how you
Hmm.
treat me, and
Yeah.
they need. I don't know what it is because I don't know how I got out of it. I think how I got out of it. I finally caught them like cheating, maybe. But even then, it's like catching them cheating. They can say something, and it'll be perfectly fine.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
Narcissists do have a way though, like for example, I was in a relationship very briefly and just for the record, I have borderline personality disorder. So I swear to God, like me and my best friend swore by this. We swore he looked up the triggers for someone with BPD
mm,
and would do those things to make me seem crazy. And that's not okay. Like, but he would do like the textbook things to like trigger me. And then, when I reacted to that, I was crazy. I was being dramatic. I was the problem. And that's just not okay. Like, how do you do that to someone who like opened up to tell you that they're struggling with this, mental illness?
he so you didn't catch him doing it, but it's like everything he did was like, oh yeah, he had to look up something.
He had to. Like, there is no way.
Mm.
No
What if
way.
he actually did though? Like I feel like stuff like that, like being narcissist like that, he needs help. Like if
Yeah,
you are a narcissist and you're watching this and everything we're saying is adding up to what is going on, bro, you need to get help.
please.
You need to find a way to get out of that. Find a belief spot, something to believe in. Find
It's
something
not funny,
positive to
but
do.
I'm laughing because it's uncomfortable to talk about. Like, I'm not laughing at anyone's situation or anything like that, but it's the truth. Like, go get help. It is not okay. Like, we are all adults now. Like,
Come to your terms. I
find your peace.
understand. Yeah, bro, it's not okay.
It's really
Um,
not.
it's a couple situations that I've like seen. For instance, like it's like basically I've seen a couple instances where the boyfriend will say they want them just for this one thing, like blatantly telling you, "Oh, I'm only dating you for this," and then the next day they're like, "Oh, I was just playing. I love you." Stuff like that is manipulation.
It
Telling,
is.
saying you're playing, or I wasn't serious. Like you're just playing a
Yes.
mind game, bro.
Exactly.
I don't know how to I don't know how to tell you to like get out of that. I would say okay, find a low point. When you get to that low point, find a way to rise above that. That's literally all I can say.
That's it. Yeah, because someone that's going through that, they're not going to care what you have to say. They have to be ready on their own. And that goes for any type of abuse that like anyone deals with. Like you have to be ready. No one can make you do it. Like someone can sit down and have a conversation with you, but until you're ready to leave that person and get out of that situation, like there's nothing really you can do. And it sucks, but
You have to get to that point where it's like, oh yeah, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm better than this.
and
And
that's just that.
once you get to that point, I promise you, it's gonna be good. Now, okay, let's talk about this. Narcissists and dealing with kids, because that's a lot of that's a common situation that happens. Um, okay, I don't have any kids for the record, so you could take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm just speaking on the situation because I see this happening a lot. When you're a narcissist, and well, when you're dealing with a narcissist and you have a kid, it's okay to leave the situation. Now, I understand you want to stay because of the kid, but at some point you have to put yourself first. Like I get it. It's a kid. You love him. Um, you're a mother, whatever. I get that. But at some point it comes to a point where it's like you got to take care of yourself first. There's a certain
Exactly.
thing as getting custody, um, court, legal, you know what I'm saying? There's certain stuff that you could do to still retain custody of your kid.
Yes.
But giving your kid a life where you're depressed and
Yeah.
you just stand because you want to keep the family together and you don't want your kid to experience um a co-parenting house. I'm more power to you, but I would take it out that situation because eventually it's going to break you more than you think it'll do.
Exactly. And kids get older and they notice stuff too. So why put your child through that?
Would you, like, realistically,
No,
you would leave?
I would leave. Yes.
See, it's just a lot of situations that I see, like, they deal with narcissism and they have kids, and then when you tell people, like, oh, you gotta leave, man, like, you gotta leave, like, I understand it's not easy, but I can
Exactly.
name so many situations right now, and I'm not going to out of respect to them, but it's just like it's sad to see
It
that
is. It's very sad.
that a man will sit here and be a narcissist, knowingly be a narcissist, knowing she's not gonna leave because oh, we got kids, she can't leave. No,
Exactly.
what she can do, she can go to the court. She can put you on child support. She can retain full custody. But what if the male
Yeah.
is the breadwinner in the situation? She can't do nothing.
I
So
would. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done, but you have to have healthy boundaries within yourself too. Like hold yourself to that standard.
what are some red or green flags you would think? Like green flags. Oh yeah, he good. He you know what I'm saying?
Oh, green flags, communication,
Key.
key.
What else?
Mm, green
Loyalty,
flag. Yes, loyalty. Like I need golden retriever energy.
insecurities. He's not insecure. He's secure within his own self.
Exactly. If you're insecure, like you need to do some shadow work, like work
There,
through it.
okay, because I've been insecure before.
Yeah,
Man,
and everyone gets insecure, but you need to figure out what's causing your insecurity and heal through that.
okay, man, I get it. You feel me? Like, for instance, here's another topic that goes up under manipulation. Your woman goes out. She's wearing a very revealing outfit. She out with a girl. She wanna show herself a little bit. That's okay. Um, I used to be like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite because I used to be like that. I used to be like,
Yeah,
I don't want you wearing this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not comfortable with you wearing this. But now that I'm engaged and I see like, bro, she's not. If she wanted to do something, she would have been done it, and you would have been done found out about it.
exactly.
At the end of the day, you have to be comfortable with yourself.
Exactly.
Now, from a female's perspective, have we? Well, I don't know if you've ever experienced that. What was your take from that? Like, if somebody ever told you they don't feel comfortable with you wearing that.
I've been in relationships before where guys have said that to me, and sometimes, like, as a girly, we just want to look good for ourselves. Like, I promise, like, from a female perspective, it's not for to, attract attention of any men. It is for us and the girlies, like the other girlies. Like it's not for any male attention. And if honestly, in my current relationship, that's never happened to me. Like he is very like, yes, wear it, that type of thing. But I don't know what I would do now, honestly. I would tell you to get lost because I am my own person.
No,
Kick
seriously,
rocks.
we are too grown for that. This 2024, if you
I
are
am
over the age,
25. I am 25. I will be 26 at the end of March. You are not telling me what I can and can't wear. I am a grown woman.
If you are the, I got you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you are over the age of 21, 22, and you still haven't found your confidence about yourself, and you're still insecure about a lady going out, having fun, getting some drinks, or even if you're insecure about a male coming up to your wife trying to get with her, bro, you gotta find a way to get up out of that. Because I tell you right
Exactly.
now, if I'm at a bar and me and my wife, well, yeah, me and my wife are separate, and I see a male come up to her, I'm not about to jump over there, bro. 9 times out of 10, she's about to go get us some free drinks, bro. Look, I'm about to get me a free beer, so I'm perfectly fine with. You just got to be comfortable with yourself. I feel like that.
Exactly. Exactly. There was a time where me and my partner were at Sheets on New Year's Eve. It was
Mhm.
slammed. And this guy, he was clearly intoxicated, came up to me and was just telling me, how pretty I was and stuff. And he was telling my partner, like, keep her, like, she's beautiful. And my partner was just like, dude, I know, like, isn't she beautiful? And I'm just like, that's the energy we need, like, all the time, all the time.
Like he was just giving you flowers, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, bro. You can look, but you can't
Exactly.
touch, buddy. I mean, at the end of the day, she's coming home with me.
And that's just that.
I'm glad. I'm glad you have that. It's so good when you have a healthy relationship and you know like
It
everything
is.
that y'all want to do and everything y'all have. So, is there any topic that you wanted to touch on under the umbrella of narcissism, manipulation, um, anything?
Anything? Oh my God, let me think. Is there anything you want to touch on?
Uh,
I'm
I
blank.
touched I touched on everything. You said you were doing some looking, so you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure
Me.
out is there anything you want to say to the ladies? Let's just get because I got a lot of ladies.
Okay.
They've texted me said I'm gonna be watching this video, so ladies, I'm trying to look
Oh,
out.
really?
Yes,
Hi,
I'm trying to look.
ladies.
Is there anything
Um,
you want to say to the ladies?
don't don't forget your self-worth. Like each and every one of you are so beautiful in your own way. And I feel like in today's society, we have a lot to live up to. And honestly, who cares about all of that? Because I guarantee you that all of you are perfect just the way you are. And you don't need to change for a man. If a man wants to change you, then simply he is just not the one. And if a man is allowing you to be in masculine energy, and when I say this, like masculine energy meaning that you're having to do everything on your own, like you're having to go to the grocery store by yourself, pay bills, make all the decisions. If he is allowing you to be in that masculine energy all the time, again, that's not the one for you. Like for me to feel secure in a relationship, I need to be able to feel feminine. Like I want to embrace my feminine energy. And I think that's a thing that males tend to forget. They want submissive women and a woman to do everything they say. And it's just like, if you want a woman to act that way, take her out of her masculine energy, like let her be a girl. Like, that's just simply that. Like, you can't expect a woman to just, bow down to you, but she's,
You ain't showing
having to
nothing.
be the man in the relationship. Exactly.
Yeah, you ain't showing. I'm gonna touch on that. Okay, if you're in a relationship, for instance, you ask a woman on the date. Let's just do that. You ask a woman on the date, like you actually ask her, "Do you want to go out to eat?" This is showing you how masculine women is. 9 times out of 10, a real woman is gonna say, "I got mine." Well, I'm not gonna say a real woman. Let's just say a woman's gonna say, "I got mine." Um, that masculine energy that's showing her that already should click. Oh yeah, she used to. Nah, bro, you gotta step up. Nah, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Like I used to be like that too. Like, oh, I'll pay for it. You have to have someone that is willing to do that for you and recognize that, hey, maybe she's been in relationships where she's had to, play both roles or have masculine and feminine energy. And, that's okay. Like, it took me a very long time to get out of that. And I still struggle with it because I feel like, how should I say this? Hmm.
Take your time.
Mm. Not me taking my time. I'm tongue tied. Dang, I totally lost my train of thought.
It's fine.
What was I saying?
Yeah, she totally lost her train of thought. Talking about masculine, feminine energy, the woman having
Oh,
a
yeah. So sorry, you guys. It's the way me and Zay vibe. This happens
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
But okay, so guys, if you're noticing a female, in her masculine energy, whatever, if you really like her, take that extra step. Bring her flowers. That's something all of us females like. Don't even lie and say you don't, because you can't tell me if a man surprised you with flowers and you've never experienced that, you're going to be excited. Take her out to dates, buy her an outfit for dinner, do stuff like that. If she's like, no, I got it, or open doors for her, like small things like that.
Old school.
Old school, exactly.
Fellas, we just gotta step up. Women, y'all just
We're damaged.
yeah. I mean, in retrospect, we're all damaged because now it's coming to the light of um
Absolutely.
men aren't allowed to show their feelings. Bros,
I want to talk about that.
bros,
Let's talk
please.
about that.
I'm begging you, please, bro. Tell your woman the feelings. I get it. In the past, she's probably your exes or women you have dealt with have probably damaged you or shut you down from expressing your feelings. But if she's willing to let you talk, just talk, bro. Don't be trying to be like, oh, I'm not gonna trust no more females, bro. Just talk to her. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to cry. We got feelings
It's
too. It ain't like
definitely okay to cry.
it's not like we gotta be a masculine. Like I get it, we're men. We gotta be the alpha, big dog. We don't have to be that all the time because sometimes our women wants us to be sensitive, and maybe on the outside she wants us to be hard. I mean that's okay. You come to the crib,
And
you,
that's
you
okay.
come to the crib, be like, babe, I got something on mine, and if she's willing to hear you, talk it out, bro. Cause in the end, it ain't gonna help her. No, it's gonna help you get it off your chest.
Exactly. And you don't want whatever is bothering you to like pour into the relationship. So just talk about it, because if I'm asking you what's wrong, it's because I genuinely care. If I just simply didn't care, I wouldn't ask. And that's just how I operate personally. But I think a lot of females can say the same. Like, if we're asking, we care. Like, it's okay to talk to us. We will appreciate it.
We just gotta. Man, I don't know. I don't know where the narrative came from that men can't discuss their feelings.
Old
And
school, that's like the old way of thinking, though. Like,
yeah, it is the
it's
old school, and
outdated.
this new
It's very
generation is bringing
outdated.
the light that it's okay. Which I'm glad, bro. I'm so glad that it's okay for us to share. I mean, me, I've been sharing my feelings because I'm the type of guy. I don't care what you think about me. I'm gonna share my feelings. I'm gonna cry. You will see
Claps for
me cry,
Zay.
bro.
Claps for Zay.
I don't care. Look, hey, I got something on my mind. Can I talk to you about it? If you don't want to hear it, I'm gonna go to my mama, bro. I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna go to my mama. I ain't about to get down just because you don't want to hear me. But
Exactly.
yeah, man, we just gotta also people out there, this is a female perspective. I'm trying to get a fellow a feller in here
A
so we can get
feller.
the male perspective on different things. So I think this is gonna be a good clash. Um
Yes.
Indy, I appreciate you for doing this. We've been trying to do this
Of
for what?
course. We should
Um
do it again.
oh no, for sure. I'm definitely gonna have you back on whatever. Um, I'm trying to get some things going, people. Just trying to get a studio going so we can do this in person. I got a bunch of things going. I got a bunch of things. I got
I'm
street
super
interviews.
excited.
Yeah, I got street interviews coming up. I got giveaways to the homeless. I got a bunch of stuff going on, but that's just some of the
I'm
stuff.
so proud of you.
But I appreciate it. Is there anything else you would like to say before we end this?
Girls, you're beautiful. I love you. Keep your head up.
For sure. All right, India. I'll text you later. I
All
appreciate you for being here
right.
as well.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
See y'all.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.